and B main. You find so many gaps, though, that things become scary. We're getting moments away from this match starting. And once again, it'll be so interesting on both sides. They have something to prove in either case. Whether it's super important to them or not, this does not. I mean, the stakes are there in any case, whether there's history, whether anything. The stakes are there, and they want to go up into that upper bracket, qualify for Masters in one fell swoop. We're into the pistol round. LG versus 100 Thieves, map 1 on Ascent. And once again, quick up towards Cat for 100 Thieves. That looks to be what it's going to be. Still has his turret pointed towards A main. They're going to fight for mid control hard.
Super quick thing to note for those that may be just joining us. This is not the current patch. Frenzy meta still available, but let's have a look at that recon bolt that did not tag anybody.
No, look, Thief is 6 HP. They've already gotten him down low. Okay, Trey with the drone tagging him in any case. They do push up mid. Thief goes down, Stellar goes down. Steal with the Sheriff and the recon bolt just spamming them through. Now they're pushing over towards this B side. Still some delay here from Moose, and also Drake can actually combine for something nice.
3v3 paranoia now for Moose. A little bit of a tougher spot. Owl drone comes through. Shock dart. Oh, it's beautiful from Hiko off the backboard. Down to 2. Spike being planted. Steel playing close. That's the Sheriff. Still one more player. It's your boy Dre on the opposite front. Frenzy putting in work. 1v2. Another comes easy. Down to the 1v1. Nitro with the angle. Gonna clean up the pistol for 100 Thieves, and they'll pick up round number 1.
A good attempt from Trey, but a better strat for 100 Thieves. Mid control all the way. Hiko with the recon bolt. And Steel with the Sheriff. Absolutely pummels Thief through the wall down in mid very, very early. And then Hiko does Hiko things with shock darts through. The patience for 100 Thieves was good. Spike down Dre, even though he gets the kills. The one way from Nitro is so good. By the way, these one ways, pay attention to them for 100 Thieves. Even on attack, they're using them in post plants. It's a great effect. See on the retake, if they take A, there's gonna be a smoke on top of that door, making it so difficult for people to go through. This is dangerous though. Still with the Sheriff, and he makes the shot connect. Hiko backs off, shock darts through. He's got to be careful. Thank goodness the Sheriff ammo's out for that one, but he's stuck behind the wall, and they are not helping him whatsoever. Thief will finish him off. Oh, they got the spike. Spike is down. I don't know if they noticed. And Nitro has found a gap up towards mid. Thankfully, they did not notice. They do not push and contain that even still, but the fight was going to be on if they did.
A lot of the information gathered as well allows 100 Thieves to confidently push through B. Still a little cautious. Could be one player here maximum, I would say. But they'll clear out the back site. It'll be a 3v3 retake. A couple of upgrades for LG. So this could be a great conversion round for them. There's a Vandal for Nitro. Still gonna hurt, still gonna be deadly. This post plan.
Like Austin's off angle. Can work for both a lane push and a stairs push. One way thrown from Nitro on the lane. Thief wins the fight. Nitro will connect. One more. It's all left to Dicey in the 1 versus 2. He gets the first one, Stinger in hand. He dashes forward. Oh! And there's only 12 HP to deal with for Moose, and the Stinger will make quick worth of him. Dicey makes it happen in the clutch situation on an awkward round for 100 Thieves.
Yeah, that was tough. But a little too close for comfort. It started out with this 3-man push through A main. Once it brought down to the post plant, Dicey was in a tough spot, but Moose 12 HP. Gonna be difficult to go up against Dicey.
That smoke was not even the greatest for that one. He threw it way wide. Tried to dash over towards it, but in any case, he makes it work, so it doesn't matter. Much more presence here for 100 Thieves. Over on A, they even have Asuna over here. Turret down for Steel over B. And they secure the orb this time without so much as a fight. That one's going to Hiko. He has Hunter's Fury available already. Potentially can drone and tag. And ult Nitro in mid. He's still maintaining presence there, and they forced off of Market, so forcing them back into these awkward positions to hold on to Tree, to hold on to A main. Stellar all the way back up through spawn as well. He's just jump peeking. Nothing spotted in mid. This might tilt the advantage. Nice dart. Does not. Oh, it does tag. This Thief hidden no, but he gets attacked anyways, and Hiko completely deletes Dre. Still Thief in the smoke. This is big. Reyna in these positions can be so devastating, but Dicey puts him quickly down. No dismiss out of that one, and Stellar will fall too. All players, even the rotate, even the float, out of this round. It's all up to a proto.
Yeah, 1v4. I mean, they converted quite well. Whoa! That was one quick tap to doom. The spray through underneath. Nico's there with the spray to answer back. I mean, you know, for LG, they managed to make that second round super expensive, bringing it down to Dicey. But despite that, on their own gun round, they set up quite well. Orb control into this push-up cat worked phenomenally. And then the wrap around, Dicey was in a great spot to stop the Reyna from getting active.
Dude, I don't know how many times I've seen Hiko with the third round Hunter's Fury. It's just like, they farmed this so well for him. He's 4-2, so it makes sense. But they're feeding him that A main orb as well. That's actually why Steel ended up going down in the previous round. But hey, if it takes, you know, a Dicey second round, a Dicey anti-eco to get Hiko Hunter's Fury on that third gun round, hey, I'll take it. Steel now on a Bucky. That's quite awkward. It should be low econ for LG. They're going to go through this smoke. It looks like they want to. Yes, they're going to poke through. There's a jump spot from Moose, and he doesn't actually do it in time. Goes back over towards B.
Trip broken. 2 players on site. Moose alongside a Proto. That's Paranoia. Still Moose in a little bit of a tougher spot. Spray is going to be good, though. A Proto just trying to reposition. Round and round they go. First shot's going to be good. Can't convert onto the second.
This man's ridiculous, bro. Every time, man. Doesn't matter what situations he's in. If he has a share, it's like at least one tap down with him. That's ridiculous. Spike planted, though. Still looking rough for LG to retake. There's another.
I think for LG and 100 Thieves, there's a lot of respect for each other here. I think a little bit, you know, scary to push forward. You're worried about these exit holds. You're giving LG a little bit of respect. Say, hey, I know that you can take a couple of us down. Despite your economic disadvantage, glad to see that both teams are showing a lot of respect to one another in the way the game is being played out, at least for the first 4 rounds. Could change. Anything could change, but to start, respect is there. But this was a great round for him.
It's, you know, it's not even just respect in the game, in the server. It's out of game too. Don't forget, Dre is former teammates with Hiko. And definitely good friends. Definitely respect each other. And that definitely carries over into server time. But in any case, it could be a quick Paranoia through. Moose does not care. Okay, Dre making it exciting right away. Through B main, through mid, doesn't matter. 100 Thieves does start to respond, but there's still even more pushes. And Dicey with Bladestorm cannot find much. A quick read and a quick put down for LG on 100 Thieves. They clap back finally after 4 runs in a row. But that was a nice showstopper dash double blast pack through from Dre. It actually works out in this case, especially because Moose, no fear with that dart running down B main. And they know it too. Even when 100 Thieves was positioned to go for a quick B hit, it doesn't matter. That changes everything.
Great read considering 100 Thieves have defaulted this A orb just to get Hiko nice and topped up. And really anybody else who's close. But holding tiles was deadly and detrimental to 100 Thieves there. LG put first round on the board. Now I think we'll see a little bit of a slower round. Finally guns in both hands. Steel and Company pushing up through E main. 4 strong. Lockdown signifies the push forward. Tailwind in. Dicey's up close and personal. Has the Bucky in hand. But Thief is holding off the push from B main. Steel's down. They'll use the Hunter's Fury to try to clear out the lockdown, but it's still there. 0 players detained. Now the spike's starting to be planted. It's a 4v5 retake in favor of LG.
Austin B main, he's got a nice cross. This will be dangerous to deal with, but they do get a camera dart on him. He has to back off for now. Sight hit begins. Thief takes on Nitro, and that's a big player down. Dicey in the smoke almost makes it work, but it doesn't matter. He's going to chase down Moose too. And things are very dangerous now. Austin as well to dismiss Thief's on the spike. No, Thief's on the spike. Can he get him? Dicey's got to go. Does not matter. As Dicey picks up the defuse. Wait. Not Dicey. On the other side, it was Thief holding on. LG picks up the second round. Because they pushed out in this situation, so awkward. The timing there for Thief was perfect. Just seconds there before Dicey gets to him. Unbelievable.
Moving on to this one. Same setup for 100 Thieves, but I've been really liking how LG start off these rounds. Gathering intel, never in the same place twice. It's A-main control for 100 Thieves. LG haven't revisited that idea for quite some time. I mean, the orb hasn't been controlled, so not leaving things up to being conditioned that it's always going to be this A-main player. It's always going to be X, Y, or Z.
They've mixed things up quite a lot here, 100 Thieves has. Still pushing over towards B, getting that one. Now it's Dicey with Hiko rather than paired up on Cat with this Asuna and Nitro. He's working the smoke, trying to spot anybody close up. Potentially can grab. Thief is here. Always good for one on that entry. Smoke fades. Ults pop, darts as well. It's a good setup for LG to hold on, and they're not going to execute on it at all. Thief will find one, though. Asuna goes down. The mirror matchup. Trade falls in favor of LG. Man advantage again. Nitro does take a little bit of cat control, and there it is. Dicey trades back. Still one up top, and Proto also takes down Steel, trying to lurk. Stellar with another one, too. And the round looks all done and dusted, but I've seen this one before. He'd go through. Couple seconds left to plant, and he does. Nitro coming through the door as well. No time to get this down. The darts don't connect. Nitro does, though. He does, right on the face of Stellar. 2 versus 2. This dart is really awkward. Nobody's breaking it either. There's going to be another one. He's going to TP out. Thankfully, oh, that was so scary. His head for a second. Another dart through. Might be more spam, but no, he's behind the gen. And he goes down in hell. He is right down there, and Nitro goes right back into the smoke. That looked so good from them. Another one. Wow. We've seen that so many times. Nitro and Hiko, a dynamic duo. A big, big round. 2 versus, what was that, at least? No, it was 4. 2 versus 4 for them with time remaining. We literally saw this round happen against Ambox. Different circumstances. It was a spray transfer for Nitro, but still.
There's a reason why Hiko specifically requested for Nitro to be on his team when this new rendition of 100 Thieves came through. There's a reason, and we're seeing that. Trust, communication, and reliance on one another to perform. And that's the recipe was there that round. Great repositioning on both fronts. And we're seeing why this 100 Thieves roster is so well-rounded. Veteran players amongst young talent, able to perform on all fronts. Moving into this one, LG on the eco.
Spam in towards mid. Trying to force something, and yeah, it does force a little bit. Nitro now down to 5 HP. There's paint shells through. No time either to make the TP work. And also dangerous given that mid is not necessarily fully cleared, although Hiko was up there tapping away. So Nitro falls. Asuna with Empress pushing in towards B. This is something that happens a lot for 100 Thieves. Asuna will try to create space after they lose map control elsewhere. Nothing so far, though. And Proto in the corner, and he will find, there it is, once again. And another.
Wow.
Come on, man. Neural theft too, but they're actually on the A site. They've got door closed. This could be awkward. Hiko has Hunter's Fury. Nano Storm's also going to be positioned to really delay this spike defuse. Still very doable in a 2 versus 5. Imagine 2 versus 4 into 2 versus 5 right after.
Would have been a great position for Thief to try to wrap around through A lobby, through Gelato. Now this is going to be a very difficult defuse. Somebody has to push through that smoke. Remember, this is the eco. That's going to be deep. He's going to go for the reload. A steal.
No more
reloading. Someone's on the defuse. Hiko down to the 1v4 players.
Yep.
Through a main. Take him apart. The setup was there.
Yeah. There's literally still goes down round over. You needed him to pop at least one full nano swarm. Otherwise, there's no chance. Definitely doable, but Thief taking point there, doing exactly what it needs to do, and this was how it started. A Proto with 2 Teague, 2 Sheriff shots to the face. Well played.
Those thrifty rounds, though, they can definitely be a pain, and especially for a team like LG. Even a Proto, they have some time in the Sheriff lab, that's for sure.
Asuna also tried to work something on that B site, but fortunately, LG with the utility too good. Smoke to delay, the trapwire to delay, and then a Proto to delay. It's important for Nitro to condition this every single time. Get up, break the trapwire, force them to play off less information that they could have. Definitely don't want any of those smokes. Shots to work out. I like this from Stellar, but the TP's too perfectly timed for Nitro instantly. As he gets tagged, waits it out, and TP's out back through the smoke. Now space on tree. I see working it without a smoke here. Because of the dart, he actually can walk up. Now it's going to be a dash forward. I don't know about that one. Moose will put him down. There is an ult here, though, for Hiko. He will take control of tree. Yes, this is difficult, and Thief on top of Jen won't do much. That just fell apart. Well played, and still put the nail in the coffin there onto Stellar. 1 versus 4 for a Proto. Still taking their time putting that spike down.
30 seconds left. Spike planted.
A Proto will fall. Clean round for 100 Thieves.
Very.
And it's this coordinated front from them every single round. For LG, I think a lot of the successes come from chaos. That you know, that 5th or 6th round where they just exploded through mid and caught 100 Thieves a little you know, out of position. We need a little bit more of that to find and inch their way closer to beating 100 Thieves in some of these closer rounds.
It was clearly a set piece based off of Dre's ult. Still some time away from that. Same for Moose on this gun round. Meanwhile, we have Lockdown, we have Bladestorm, we have Nitro ults. It looks like we are in a pause though. So bear with us as we get back into that. That was well played though. I really love when you have coordinated strikes in certain lanes with Hunter's Fury. I talked about it with Sinatra in the Sentinels versus FaZe game, but in that one, Hiko straight down tree as Dicey's pushing through with no smoke and as he's dashing through. If it was a little bit earlier, might have been a little bit more successful for Moose against Dicey, but in any case, they make it count down the time. And this is what we expected from 100 Thieves. Methodical, slow, break down the utility, break down the cameras if they can. That's why you see a Proto kind of committing his camera. A little safer in certain situations, but 6-3 for 100 Thieves right now on this attacking side. It looks really, really, really good.
Looks like we're in a little bit of a technical pause. Once again, thank you for bearing with us. This map has started off very interestingly. LG hot on the tail of 100 Thieves. And for LG, this is a map that they're undefeated on. 100 Thieves is undefeated on in the Challengers Tour. But somebody has got to lose the map. And then we'll end up on Icebox and Bind to finish things up. So this map has started off very interestingly for 100 Thieves in particular, the way that they've been playing the set pieces on the attack. Really never going to the same place twice, mixing things up round after round, and playing off the orbs. I think that's probably the biggest key for 100 Thieves' success. Using those lockdowns, trying to use those ultimates to create pressure. Especially... Up and over, Dicey! Nice shot onto Moose. Knives come through. Ulted by the cage though, but there's a lockdown available. Try to push members off, and a Proto has to get to safety here.
Look, Steel also goes straight to the lurk after that. Asuna finds a Proto who has to try to find him as well. And space out of the sights. Nitro ults in the back of sight as well. Safely done. Well played. Thief! Yes! He gets Asuna and just misses over towards sight, but his things are awkward as Dicey still has the knives!
Oh!
Okay! Don't do it to him like that, Dicey. And
remaining.
still with the flank. Come on, man.
Ah!
Me
Oh!
too.
One enemy remaining.
Finds Dicey. Oh my goodness, there's ult now available. Nitro, will he fall? No. It does bring him down. A little paint shell out, and Trey will finish him off. Does connect finally against Nitro. She's been actually dueling every time they get the spike down on this B site. It's Nitro versus Trey, it feels like. We definitely saw it in the pistol round. And there it is again. It goes in the favor of Trey this time, and LG picks up their 4th.
You know, I think the rounds that LG have been consistently winning, and especially in a round like this, it's the post plant for 100 Thieves that I think kind of crutches them a little bit. A little bit spread out, a little bit too comfortable, I think, in trying to pinch in LG. And it gave your boy Dre a lot of space to find these 1v1s, and especially with the utility he had, the showstopper and the paint shells, you could just flush out Nitro from backside. But it's, I think, the creation of space is also can also be a negative thing because 100 Thieves spread it a little too thin there in the post plant.
One of the other things too is how quickly that went over towards B main. A difference in what we saw in some of the other rounds, how they kind of came back over towards B and executed. This time, there was no smoke early because Stellar has been holding off on it. So because they go up quickly, nice shot from Thief. Because they go up quickly, Austin is able to work these picks. There's nothing gone, and once again, I don't think Nitro can TP out of that time. So he has to stay, but thankfully Stellar does not commit, especially given the smoke not down. In that case, he goes there to back him up. TP back to spawn for Stellar so he can rotate quicker over towards A and not be isolated. Smoke over tree, Nico will go 3, get the tag. Jay has to fall off of that. We have an Empress from Thief too, who's right by the door, still has to be careful. Spike going back towards B though.
Unfortunate for Steel. A little bit of a tussle.
Whack-a-mole.
Round and round they
30
go.
seconds left.
Your boy Dre. Now they'll actually make it onto the site. Safe passage, but a Proto's still here. He's locked down. First pick comes easy. One more for onto Hiko. Who's participating as well. And Nitro just trying to play rotator. He's eventually going to get pinched in here. Difficult position to be in. You had players on all fronts pushing forward, and that's what we talked about, a little bit too spread out.
But just in time, LG come through with 2. The clutch 1v1 from Dre against Nitro. And we go into this one potentially seeing another 6-6 half for the mainstream. LG looked good, and 100 Thieves' money does not. As they have 1 Sheriff on Heiko and a Stinger for Asuna. Can be quite devastating when he's got the running gun in his hands, in his pocket. It looks like he wants to leer instantly on B. He's not going to peek with it though, going back to Nitro. Wow.
Well, what you can do, I can do better. Moose with the Hunter's Fury onto Steel. Controlling the Gelato lane. 100 Thieves down to 4. Nitro, same position, round after round. Now the Owl Drone will unfortunately be, I don't know if I'd say wasted, but it won't spot out Nitro, so he's in a great position.
They do spot Asuna over towards A though. So you know he's going to try to find a pick. It's pretty nice. Oh, this is bad for Moose. This is really bad. He's going to swing on the drone though. They trade it. He gets 1. That's very huge. Nitro now coming through Cat as well. Very interesting rounds. They have Hunter's Fury again for Hiko. Nitro sitting in the smoke. He's waiting 16 seconds until he has a second one. And they could potentially push through on this. Dart now pushed over towards tree. There's a... Oh, I like this. On the door is where he puts it. Oh, to clear out heaven, but there's still one up there. Nitro in the smoke. There's a flash. They're going to have sight.
Lights there, smoke's down, 20 seconds, but that spike should get planted. LG now in the retake. Shock darts come through. Recon bolt available for Moose to gather that intel. Who's on the site? 3v4. Hiko playing off towards A main. He will be smoked off, but still can play for the shots. Great smoke here for Nitro. Can play around the dice. TP onto site. Stellar's just trying to get information. Does get taken care of. Still, where is 100 Thieves? Where are they? Smoke is there for Dicey's safety. He goes down to the 1v2. Blaze come through. 1 comes easy. 1 more around the bend. 4K for Dicey. Can he find another? He can. It's Moose. And the half gets tied up by LG.
6-6. Dicey attempts the ace in the clutch, but it won't happen. We get another 6-6 half. And that means we're in for a good one, folks. Stay tuned because half two coming after the break.
6, 6, and 6. All of our first halves end with 6. Almost feels like we're cursed, Bala, but that doesn't matter. Moving on to the second half.
Simba, you know what that means. It's demon time.
It's demon time.
Demon smiley face. Dude, the turning point for that half was certainly Dre's clutch. They were down 6-2 before that. They bring pretty much everything back. Quick. Oh no, Asuna gets locked out and they know too, but Dice is here, it's a trip! It's a trick! And he'll run spray all the way through the nade, but Dre will take him out. Not before he takes down Thief though, but they're both stuck now in awkward positions. But the Nitro crossfires here too. My goodness, are they on point? There's the double nano swarm from Steel. That shut down. It looked good for a second. But the feint with the dash, with the doors stuck. But it was all a trick. Moose left in a 1 versus 3. He's running his way all the way back towards A, but Nitro will spot him and run spray his way over towards A. Should be able to get the spike down, but not if Nitro has something to say about it.
Oh, they broke it. Oh.
That's some rat play for 100 Thieves this round. Jeez, man.
No, I love seeing that. The defense should break that door. Defense should. Spray through the window. Moose. Gonna be tough to get these 1v1s. Especially when you got Nitro on the jiggle. Well done from them. But that was just a great bait and switch from 100 Thieves. You saw the way that they played that mid side. They had a player playing contact and pizza just in case Asuna got in trouble. He played it well.
If Asuna knew he was going to get locked out, if they 100% planned that, that'd have been hilarious. But crossfire from Nitro, this is why you want him on the team, man. He's a rock. He's always there for you in tough situations. And he finds the crossfires when nobody else can find them. Unbelievable stuff, and that's the pistol for 100 Thieves. So they bring back the lead in the second half, and this could be a stinger. Stingers. They're coming fast into middle. There's a crossfire here that will get spotted by the drone. Things are now kind of awkward. Asuna has to be left by himself. As long as he gets one, he should be good. And Dicey's already used his dash, the updraft. Oh, he falls. Dismiss. There he goes.
They're chasing him. They're chasing him. The paranoia. Oh, no, he can't escape, but Nitro's there. He's trying to pop off. He's trying to hop in. Only finds one. Now the 2v3 steals utility over towards the A site alongside Hiko. Difficult retake ahead, but it starts out well. They haven't even gotten the spike down and a Proto's already out.
Time for the duo Q ranked, baby. Stellar down to 72 though. Still moves high HP. Still has to get all his bots back at this point. Only a bucket two to deal with, but we know the danger that can do. It doesn't matter if there's a dart from Eco. 1v1 though. So if you Silva, the shock dart's in, and the Stinger's out.
Wow.
The Stinger's out of ammunition. Hiko will clutch it up in a 1 versus 1. Very, very awkward situation, but it doesn't matter. That was a force from LG. They did get spiked down, so you might see again another light buy. But at least 100 Thieves is out of the water for that one. The scary, scary Stinger buy from LG.
Yeah, we'll see what they end up purchasing here. I'd imagine they don't want to rock the boat too much here, Bala. They're gonna respectfully buy what they can. Okay, we'll see. We'll see something. See some Stingers, some Sheriffs, but 100 Thieves starting to eclipse. One of those upgraded weapons will start to come through. Finally, have something to work with. But if you keep buying up in this manner, you might put yourself in an uncomfortable position later on. So LG need to be a little bit careful. They can safely do this round.
I have the spike.
Here.
Seal's got a cheeky setup. He's got a cheeky one. As soon as he spots that, he's going to tap the Nano Swarm.
Removed.
No, actually. Just takes him Thief out completely. Okay, 1 shot, 1 kill. It's still there. I don't even think they know. A Proto, though, does a Proto things. Nitro's down. B side is open right now. Which means a very precarious situation here, but they're down into tiles and they trade. Asuna now trying to heal up, but gets tagged before he can get too much done, and now he has to work back through mid. Thankfully, they're all coming over towards this tile side. He might be able to escape here.
Might be tough. Shot's good. There's the dismiss. He'll get to safety. Still has 2 more. Man, Reyna can be so frustrating to play against Moose. Just trying to play close. It's underneath. Sees the cross, but that's not the spike carrier. Moose is going to jump up. Great shot onto Asuna. Now it's down to the 2v2 once more. Make it a 2v1. Hiko.
Guardian is scary, man. Hiko and Steel once again. Almost identical situation this time. No,
30
Dre
seconds
down,
left.
Dre up. It's been the clutch factor. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh.
That range is definitely tricky. It's definitely devious sometimes. You expect to be able to pick things up, but yeah, there you go. Hiko down. No spike planted either. So yeah, I like what Moose did. I like it a lot. They crouched through the game of rats so far. But 100 Thieves still make it work. They'll go on to the first gun round of the game. 4th round in the second half. They have now 9-6 lead.
You know, for me, this would be the turning point round for 100 Thieves. They close this one out. 10-6. Economy in shambles for LG after this gun round forced up. LG really need to put one on the board here. Ultimate available with the Hunter's Fury or Moose. Could use that on this A hit here, potentially. Try to clear out the tree room with it, but they can't even break through. Just getting sprayed from Catwalk. Thief gets down to 61. A reset here for LG, looking towards that B site now.
Dre's got the showstopper too. That could be useful on the hits. I think just peeked Cat. Yeah, Asuna's going to rotate off, go back over towards mid. That's not being covered right now. Is that what I think it is?
Yep.
Say hello to my little friend. Anastorm, cheeky positioning as well. Oh no. Dash through, showstopper out. They don't know where he is though, and Asuna takes him out before falling himself. Still here though. With the Odin. The Dark doesn't find anything. They delay for that, so Steel cannot get any cheeky spray throughs. I wish that was on the other side to clear
30 seconds left.
in the switch. Steel still here. They have to clear. He falls. It's going to be more for Steel.
Oh.
Yes, Steel. I like it. And Hiko again, still with that Guardian one tap down the stairs lane. 10-6 like you called. A difficult situation now for LG has presented itself. But don't forget, they lost the first 4 on the first half, and they brought it right back. So same situations here, but economy definitely hurting for LG as they look to stop 100 Thieves from getting towards their 11th.
Another opportunity here for 100 Thieves on the opposite front to continue the momentum that they've built up. Hiko 1 point away from Hunter's Fury. Dicey 1 point away from Bladestorm. A lot that they can secure this round to set themselves up for success in the future. I sound like I'm trying to sell you a bank account or something, but that's true. 100 Thieves have a lot that they can work with to set themselves up, close this map out. For LG, as we highlighted, tough position. This is a 100 Thieves map pick. We're going to LG territory. This one goes sour.
Scary part is if LG does get a round, any rounds won at from 100 Thieves come with interest as they'll break their economy right back. Nitro gets into an awkward position. Smoke down to actually play through. Asuna's there for him as well. There's the ult. No, he has to pay attention. He flicks it anyways. Moose gets the spray through. Dre's there. Dicey there. Hiko there. A proto to the smoke, and Hiko 180 flicks him. My goodness, this man is on point with this Guardian today.
This man is so good at this video game. Hiko, alongside Dicey, the unsung hero, not looking at his perspective, but great shots.
Can we talk about Dicey for a second? Because for so long, he's been the point that everybody's hitting on to say 100 Thieves not exactly where they need to be, but he's 22-12 right now against LG. Asuna on the other side, 10-14. Doesn't matter. Literally, the scoreboard doesn't matter. I don't think enough people understand that. All that matters is results. 11-6 right now. Things look very good for both of them and the entire squad. At the same crossfire that's worked their magic so many times, but they have to give it up because of the drone-up cats. Also some positioning here. Thief will walk through the smoke. Nice, he peeks him and the dash misses, but it doesn't matter. Thief is trying to transfer the spray. Asuna saves everything as well. All of a sudden, they move over towards A. I'm not sure where the information's coming from 100 Thieves there, if it's just a gamble, but Nitro tells them go back. I got this. Smoke down on A main as well, and they do start to call over towards mid. 55 seconds left in the round, and Stellar's working his way up tree. Nitro's there. A little bit of a duel. Won't go anywhere, though, and they're now walking up mid.
Boy, Trey. Seen him dry peek these. Now he's preparing the exec. Little push forward, blast backs in, but Steel's there. Oh, handle swarm. Oh, he's in trouble. 75 HP, but Dicey's here. Blade Storm is available. Knives come through, doesn't find anything. Steel still backside, does manage to fall eventually. Your boy Dre in a tough spot. Great cross for Nitro, that's 2 down. All up to Stellar. And of course, it's Hiko on the Guardian. 100 Thieves at match point for map number 1.
I love so many things about that round. Number 1, Nitro from the Shadows backside to help out Steel, and he gets there just in time. Second, Dicey with the knives. Not only did he get away from that first fight, but then when he gets smoked off and spawned, the updraft, fake though. He actually cancels it so that he doesn't go all the way up with the first sound cue. Then the second one comes over the smoke. He doesn't find too much, goes forward, runs through for his team to come through. He's not trying to get that kill. If he got it, it'd be perfect. But as long as he gets out, creates that space, now his team can swing on the one player at the bottom of the stairs. Perfect cohesion there from 100 Thieves, and they look to strike on this first map. They look to strike very, very hard. 12-6. Potential to put LG down quick. And there's a shift. Steals over towards the A side, and I think they already recognize because they hear the Odin go brr.
Oh, hey Proto, the shot, can he find another? Duel against Dicey, for all the marbles, not gonna come up big. Suno finds another steal. The Iron Guard turret spraying through the smoke. Your boy Dre's gonna push through it, still ready. Has to reload the clip, it's run dry, and your boy Dre, he's hunting. He finds the shot down to the 3v3. Potential for the map here for 100 Thieves, and they're gonna start to swarm and wrap around towards the A site.
Gets the tag, that could be the kill. It's on Stellar too. No chance of TPing out of that one. That one came quickly. So they actually push the advantage back to 100 Thieves here. There's also control over Cat. Dre actually spots that there's nothing coming window though, but they're all gonna go 3. Yes, this is big Dre. No, he falls. He had to get that one. He'd have ult, but it looks like Thief left on a 1 versus 3. Doable, doable. But for how long he's stuck Jen, that dart doesn't spot him, but it also spots where he's not. Peeks out, gets 1. Another player on the default box. One still heaven, that's Hiko. Where's the last? He knows. Shock dart's coming in, still working it. Hiko on the Guardian. There's Asuna down below. He gets the dink, but not the kill, and that's the game for 100 Thieves. 13-6 on map 1.
Wow, what a map from 100 Thieves.
Defenders
10
win.
for Tad in the first half. It seems like we're cursed. 6-6 is all we can cast for the first, but it always